Hi and Assalamualaikum. This is our group members. The first one is Madi Hazufa binti Abu Mansur. The second one is Amira Adlina binti Sabri. The third one is Esmeralda Aldau Samuel. And the last one is Nur Farisha Nabila binti Azizan.
The population and sample of the study for this assignment is all the students of UPSI. The sample of 55 respondents represent the population of students of UPSI from different faculties.
The objective of this study is to determine and to investigate the estimation of mean, variance, standard deviation, and a significant difference in the mean score of blood donation awareness between female and male students of UPSI. Also, to identify the significant association between the blood donation and gender of UPSI students. And lastly, to compare the mean score of blood donation awareness between ages. The significance of this study enhances understanding of blood donation among university students by examining awareness levels, gender-specific factors, and age-related variations. It also informs campaigns, identify factors influencing donation behavior, and offer research opportunities for targeted intervention and campaigns.
Next, it can also encouraging UPSI students to be aware and know about blood donation. Raising awareness about blood donation helps dispel myths and misconceptions, then it can encourage more people to become donor. Lastly, being able to instill in the UPSI student the option to emphasize the voluntary and unpaid nature of blood donation, promote a sense of civic duty and genuine altruism.
Alright, then the instrument we apply in this assignment are two, where the sample is gathered by constructing an online survey by using Google Form and the analyzed data by using Microsoft Excel.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So for the first objective, we need to determine the estimation of mean, variance and standard deviation of mean score on blood donation awareness between female and male students of Sultan Idris Education University. So when we look here, we have received 55 respondents where 74.5% are from female groups and 25.5% are from the male group. Then we have listed the scale and score mark for each question, and this is how we calculate the mean for each student. Total marks for one question is 3 and multiplied by 4, which is the total for the awareness question. So we add the student mark score for each mark, answer and divide it into 12, then multiply by 10. This is for female respondent, where after we calculate, we got the total which is 343.2, and for total x square is 2987.75. Then for the male respondents, we calculated the total as 95.7 and x square as 790.15. Then we use the mean formula to get the mean female, which is 8.37, and the mean male, which is 6.84. Same as the mean, to get the variance, we have used the variance formula and got the female variance of 2.31 and the male variance of 10.46. Finally, to get the standard deviation for both genders, we square root the variance and get 1.52 for females and 3.23 for male. Moreover, we also performed data analysis on Microsoft Excel and we got the same mean, variance and standard deviation like manual calculation for both female and male students.
Okay, for the second objective, we need to investigate whether there is a significant difference in the mean score of blood donation awareness between female and male students of University Pendidikan Sultan Idris. So, the hypothesis test about the mean to population, H0 is mu1 is less than or equal to mu2, and for the H alternative, mu1 is greater than mu2. So, to find the test statistic set, we need to find the estimator of standard deviation by using this formula. And we get the estimator of standard deviation is 1.709. Next, the significant level that we use in this test is alpha equal to 0.05. The greater sign in the alternative hypothesis indicate that the test is right there. Consequently, the critical value of Z is 1.65 as shown in the graph. The value of Z is obtained from the normal distribution table for the given confidence level. In the graph, we show that the rejection region of H0 and do not rejection region of H0. Then, For the decision, we reject the null hypothesis because the value of test statistic set is equal to 1.709 is greater than critical value set equal to 1.65 and it falls in the rejection region. Therefore, we can conclude that the mean of score of awareness about blood donation of female student is more than the mean score of awareness about blood donation of male student. This one is a test mean by using Microsoft Excel. We perform data analysis on Microsoft Excel and we get the same as we calculate it manually.
In Objective 3, we have to identify the significant association between the donated or not donated blood and the gender of UPSI students. Firstly, the null hypothesis states no relationships, while the alternative hypothesis states a connection between those two characteristics. A test of independence then was performed by using the chi-square distribution, and the rejection and non-rejection regions were determined where the area of the rejection is 0.05, which falls in the right tail of the chi-square distribution curve with the degree of freedom equal to 1, and the critical value of x square is 3.841. Then, after obtaining the expected frequencies for the various cells, the value of the test statistic x square is calculated as follows. So, the decision that we obtain after all those steps is that the value of the test statistic s square is smaller than its critical value and falls in the non-rejection regions. Hence, we fail to reject the null hypothesis and state that there is no strong evidence from the sample to conclude that gender and awareness about donated or not donated blood are related. Thus, there is no relationship between those two characteristics. In addition to the manual calculation, we use Microsoft Excel statistical software to compare the mean blood donation awareness score between male and female of UPSI students. The result confirmed the validity of the findings, with the observed test statistic being significantly smaller than the critical value, indicating no relationship between gender and awareness about blood donation.
Next, we move to the Objective 4, where this objective is to make a comparison between the mean score of blood donation awareness and the edges by using one-way ANOVA. This table represents the data of mean score of blood donation awareness that we sorted by the age. For this one-way ANOVA method, we will perform 5 steps in total. The first step is state the hypothesis where H0 is mu1 equal to mu2 and equal to mu3, while the for H1 is at least 2 means are different. The second step, we will choose the F distribution by calculating the SSB and SSE first, where the SSB we got 54.39 and SSE we got 198.48. This table is created to find F distribution. The next step is to find the critical value to determine the rejection and non-rejection region. From the distribution graph, we can see the value of statistic test falls in the rejection region, so that we will reject the H0. The last step is conclusion, where between the score mean of blood donation awareness and edges are different. Hence, for the both manually calculation and statistical software which is in Microsoft Excel obtained through both methods were consistent, strengthening the validity of our findings.
In conclusion, Microsoft Excel and manual calculation were used to analyze the blood donation awareness of student UPSI. The validity of the finding was strengthened by the consistency of the data obtained from both approaches. Hence, the analysis also emphasized the significance of learning and raising knowledge regarding blood donation.